Hey guys, welcome to Chapter 6, Lesson 8. Today we are going to be talking about multiples of 10. So the product, so remember that's the answer to the addition or the multiplication problem. The product of a given number such as 10 and any other number is called a multiple. So if I do like 10 times 1, 10, 10 times 2, 20. So 20 is a multiple of 10, 10 is a multiple of 10. 30 is a multiple of 10, right? And the way I like to think about multiples is I like to think there are count by numbers. So if I said count by twos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, those are all multiples of 2. If I said let's count by threes, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, right? Those are all multiples of 3. So today we're going to look at multiples of 10. It says, too, you can use a basic fact and patterns of zeros to mentally find multiples of 10. So let's dig right in. All right, up top. Oh, I guess we don't need to read up top. We just need to read example 1. A new hotel has 3 floors. There are 20 rooms on each floor. What is the total number of rooms in the hotel? Okay. So what we need to find is 3 times 20. Okay, so here's what we have to think about. 20 is a multiple of 10, since 2 times 10 is 20. So one way we can do is we can think of it like this. We look at the 3, we look at the 2. Okay? And so I think about it like this. 3 times 2 is 6. So 3 times 20 is 60. Notice I have a 0 here, so I need a 0 in my answer. So I did, right? Another way is to think about it using place value. Okay, so I can think of 3 times 20 as 3 times 2 tens. Okay, so then I could just say, okay, well, 3 times 2 tens would be 6 tens. Well, how much is 6 tens worth? 6 tens are worth 60. Okay, so that would mean 3 times 20 would be 60. Okay, so that's another way to think about it using place value. So let's just do some more practicing here. We can always check for reasonableness using repeated addition. So if I do 20 plus 20 plus 20, we'd get 20, 40, 60, right? Or I could write it out, 20 plus 20 plus 20, 2, 4, 6, 60. Okay, let's just do some more examples here. Properties can be used to multiply a number by a multiple of 10. So let's look at properties here, guys. Example 2 says Ellie is buying 2 bags of beads to add to her bead collection. Each bag has 40 beads. We have 2 bags of 40 beads. How many beads is Ellie buying? Okay, so I need to find what is 2 times 40. All right, bear with me now. Okay, I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm just trying to show you different ways we can multiply tens. Okay, so here we go. I can look at, I can say, okay, I've got 2 times 40. That's the same, like if I broke 40 into 4 times 10, right? 4 times 10 is 40. So if I keep my 2 and I change 40 into 4 times 10, what I can do is I can use the associative property. And I can say, well, I don't want to multiply 4 times 10 first. I want to multiply 2 times 4 first, because multiplying things by 10 is kind of easy, right? We just put a 0 after it. So if I then multiply 2 times 4, I'd get 8. And 8 times 10 is 80. Okay, this is really what we're doing when we did the pattern way before, right? So I did 2 times 4 equals 8. 2 times 4D is equal to, hey, where's my pen? Equals AD, right? It's the same thing. It's just it's with a little more work, a little more. As you get into higher math, this stuff here is how you'll start to think about it. Maybe it's a little early introducing it, but so if it confuses you, it's okay. I'm just trying to introduce it to you so that you've seen it before when we really dig into it, okay? Here's another example. Find the unknown in 4 times 50. Okay, so if I look at, this is kind of what we've been talking about, right? 4 times 5 is 20. I've got 1 0 on this side of the equal sign, so I need 1 0 on the other. So I can think of it 4 times 5 tens equals 20 tens, and 20 tens are worth 200. We did this because sometimes kids, oh yes, good example book, thank you. Sometimes kids will say, oh, I've got 20 there, which means that I already have a 0, so I don't need to add the other 0, but yes, you do, because 4 times 5 is 20. I've got a 0, I need to move it over to the other side too. Good problem book, thank you. So 4 times 50 is 200. And would it make sense that 4 groups of 50 would equal to 20? No. So that's where that asking ourselves, does it make sense at the end, makes a huge difference. Does it make sense that 4 groups of 50, so 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 wouldn't equal 20? So we got to watch out for that, okay? So our unknown in this case is 200, right? We know 2 50s makes 100. 2 more 50s would make 200. So there we have it. Let's do some more. Multiply and use place value. Okay. 2 times 20 would be the same as 2 times 2 tens, right? So I could say that's the same as 2 times 2 is 4. So it's the same as 4 tens. And 4 tens are worth 40. Okay, let's look at it again. Another one here. 5 times 60. Same as saying 5 times 6 tens. So 5 times 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 30 tens. What are 30 tens worth? Just a 30 with another 0, 300, right? When I had 4 tens, I just did a 4 with a 0. When I have 30 tens, I just do a 30 with a 0. That's our pattern we can follow. Okay, let's try some more. I'm glad that they're doing this one a lot because this one makes a lot of sense. So 2 times 40, we could say it's the same as 2 times 4 tens. So 2 times 4 is 8, so it's the same as 8 tens, and 8 tens is worth 80. Let's do this one. 10 times 20. So 10 times 2 tens, right? So 10 times 2 is 20 tens. So 10 times 20 is 200. Very nice. Okay, let's jump up. I don't know. 5 times 30 is the same as 5 times 3 tens. 5 times 3 is 15 tens. So 5 times 30 is 150, right? Because whenever we see a 10, that just means it's a 0. Fine, let's do 2. 5 times 60 is the same as 5 times 6 tens. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 tens are worth 300. Okay, I've got one more page. Sorry, this was page 343. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Okay, let's do this. Multiply using a basic fact. So if I do 10 times 3 is 30, then 10 times 30 is 300. Why? Because look, up here, no 0. I'm not putting a 0 in there, sorry. Let me put a box. No 0. Here, 0. So I need to get a 0 on the end. Let's try it again. 2 times 9, 18. So 2 times 90 would be 18 we got a 0. We went from 9 to 90. So I need to get a 0 on the end of my next multiplication problem. Sorry, 344. Okay. I wanted to do this quick. Which is equal to 52 tens? Now, if I have 52, we know whenever we put tens after it, we're just putting a 0 there. Right? 52 tens is the same as 520. So, there we have it. That's all I have for you for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure you let me know if you have any questions. Bye.